Mystik Gaming over here, and this is my jungler who never ganks.
Easy Clout 101.
Dude, we're here to shoutcast this awesome game between, it looks like, Jungle Main and Seductive Bear Gaming. This is going to be one of the more high-profile matches of the day, so... And into Champ Select we go. Although I would expect to see Kale be picked up in this game. 100% positive or banned. So,
You think so?
dude, I'm definitely... And they're going to ban a Akali. We can see through the rest of the Champ Select here. Or they could just, you know, take the time.
I mean, I like the sitting and waiting game.
Yeah, I mean, Orianna, they always ban Orianna. Dr. Mundo's just too OP right now. Mundo goes where Mundo pleases, sir.
As we saw earlier in the game.
Let's see here. Eve, that's a good ban as well. It looks like they're going to have either, unless they ban out Shyvana or Rengar, it looks like one of them is going to be left open. And if that happens, expect for some really good split push.
I'm surprised there's not going to be a ban for bot lane.
Yeah, exactly, too, because that leaves Sivir open, and there's Kassadin, so there will be one of the OP split pushers out here.
I mean, they have everyone they want bottom lane. It's
Yeah, and I would also expect that Team Seductive Bear Gaming over here might pick up Jinx or somebody, because they play them a lot. So... Am I good? Am I good? We're good. We're in the game. We're waiting here for the last ban.
Who would be the good?
Olaf, that's another good ban. So maybe they're taking the strat here. Let's see what they pick here, because Shiv is still open, Rengar's still open.
Shyvana.
And Shyvana, yeah. That's a really good pickup for them, so let's see what they pick up then. So we know both teams play that a lot. Let's see what else picks here. What, man? Am I doing a terrible job? Or quit.
You are the worst.
Dude,
need
that's
some
what,
really bad puns
that's what
to
I
make this.
strive for. Here's this, by the way.
You need some really bad puns to make this the best.
Lucian and Leona, that's a really good comp for them, so they usually
Double up.
follow up on that well. We played them a lot here recently in scrims, so and they do this quite often. It's one of their favorite bot lanes to run. I don't really know what they'll pick up after this, but they're still like Annie, but I doubt they'll pick it into Leona. So it's interesting to see the jungle choices, or they could pick junglers here, or they could pick like Rengar or something else and jungle the Shiv here. That would be a huge front line. Caitlyn.
Yeah, Caitlyn's a really good pick. Get someone else with like a sustain or something.
Yep, and the Kale pick, like I said. I just say, who all is there?
Oh, the KO
Mystik. But, and of course the Kale pickup. That's really big because we know that Quantum has been playing Kale quite often here. And there's the Rengar pick. Surprised they didn't pick that up, especially since they already picked their AD carry and their support. They probably could have left that Caitlyn pick longer. So, or do they go with Trundle? Elise is extremely strong in the jungle.
I'd be really surprised to see Trundle.
There's the Elise right there. And I bet they pick up Rengar. Yeah, that's going to be a big front line for them along with Leona. The problem is you got to wait for the mid laner now to see what they're going to do.
Well, it's going to be impossible to get on Lucian right now. Of the team comfort.
Yeah, they're going to be... The only problem is their tower siege isn't that great right now. They can't really siege a tower. The Lux pick, see what they pick
will
for
help with the
support.
split pusher with Rengar, but
Yeah.
the Elise into that.
Let's see here.
They're going for more
Janna
of a pro
wouldn't
comp.
be bad.
Janna would be really good, especially when they
Yeah,
try
and
to
then the Vibes actually initiate, so... Yeah, these are two teams that want to fight each other at this point, so... It's going to be one of those fun games where everyone's just running at each other and hitting fisticuffs, man.
Well, especially with the Janna pick, I think I'm a lot
The
more
LeBlanc would be really... I don't really like the LeBlanc pick here, though. Because she tries to burst somebody down.
Ooh,
If they
and
play
it's
the
locked.
Kale right, they could just negate it completely. Wow, they locked it. So, but you know...
hoping to win a lot pre-6.
What's up, Mark? Why aren't you here with us? You should have showed up, man. You could have been over here with me.
Is he in Tulsa right now?
Nah, he's in Oklahoma City, I think. What a scrub, man. What a scrub. Oh, well, looks like we're going to have a good mid lane fight here, so... It's going to be interesting to see, because I think post level 6, you might have to give it to the Kale.
Well,
Especially if
yeah,
they can
for
push him
sure.
out of lane, so...
But
then
it really
again-
depends on how well they rotate in that mid lane, how well she roams.
That's as well, too, so... They're just
Like
gonna
that
have
top lane.
the top lane's probably gonna be one of them let's farm forever lanes, and it's gonna be a 4v4.
Well, it depends though. If LeBlanc comes up there with like an elite, that's gonna be like an instant killer.
So, oh, the hatefulness already. It's all good though.
They're just talking about the stream.
It's all good though. All I know that his top lane's gonna be pretty boring. Bot lane, I'm probably gonna have to give it up to. It just kind of depends.
I'd give it up to Herb side.
Probably if they can get on the. They're gonna have to get in and actually initiate, but that Janna's gonna push him out a lot. I also kind of don't like the Janna pick because they kind of doesn't fit really. You usually run Janna in like split comps, split push comps, or comps that want to poke down, but they have a full initiation here with Kale and Shiv and Vi, so they want to go deep.
They want to make sure they get away with. They're gonna back away with Kale, use the slow, use the Janna to push away from the Caitlyn, and just hopefully try to save Caitlyn as much as possible. Even the Shyvana can push them away with her ulti.
Yeah, it's
I can knock them away with her Q as well, and ulti will also knock people back. So this is more of do not touch our AD carry. We will not let you.
Yeah, that's a good thing because with Rengar and LeBlanc over there, they're gonna be diving in, and Elise. So hashtag double lift. I like it.
These teams are pretty much the same thing. It's get away from our AD carry.
Yeah. So, but I think that purple side's gonna have a little bit more dive presence. So that AD carry is gonna be left alone. So,
the only pick I'm kind of concerned about is LeBlanc. Besides that, I definitely like purple.
Yeah, I like their team comp, but hey, if they actually get in and initiate on somebody and get a fight they want, I expect them to be able to chase it down quite well. And especially with the early game pressure that Elise is gonna bring, because Kale kind of tends to push the lane by herself just with her E. So if she starts trying to harass any from range, then she's going to automatically push the lane, and that jungle pressure from Elise is just going to help shut her down. So
I'm guessing that Vi will try to stay there for a counter game. How popular it is.
So I see how it is, Mark. We're done here. But it's all good. I'm just really surprised they didn't pick up Rengar while they had it. And they don't really have anything to. Well, they could follow up on the Vi ultimate, so, but they're going to look to go deep on their carries, so.
Rengar and LeBlanc can go real deep. They'll catch
they
anyone. They'll catch anyone they see.
And they're going to have a hard time ganking any lane as well, because Vi's not going to be able to push very strong until level 6, so.
As soon as.
Yeah, there's 3-minute delay. So. But we are about to get into the loading screen, so we can finally see some action. See if there's any sneaky level 1s here.
Alright, what do you think about this matchup? Who do you have favored?
I would have to probably say, from what I've seen, is if
Not a player skill on team comp alone.
on team comp alone, I would have to give it to purple because I think theirs is more cohesive. They have a more dive-heavy comp with the Leona ult, and then they can have a really good follow-up if they catch the right person out. But if they can't, if the Leo, I have it to say it's probably going to hinge more on this Leona because she's their only hard CC on their team really, besides the Rengar blowing his thing and then the Cocoon from Elise. So if Leona gets her good ults off, I definitely would favor them. But if they can't follow up on them really well, then I'd say that you're probably going to have to give it to blue side here because they'll be able to disengage with the Janna. So. Also, they have really good dive as well, and the Kale can keep them safe. But I haven't ever seen Trung over here play Kale before, so it's going to be really interesting to see how well he does on that.
Oh, Trunk's playing. That's usually a quantum physics favor.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Quantum has played that every single game that we scrimmed against them, so it's interesting to see that instead of banning it out, they took it from them. So,
well, maybe he knows a little bit more about the LeBlanc Kale map.
I guess so. It's interesting to see that they picked up a sweep reward with Elise too, so. And as well as the Vi went into there. It looks like they might be going for some aggression here if they can invade. We know that they've invaded the last couple of games, so. It looks like they are going to invade. Okay, click on the Leona really quick. Did she pick up her Zenith Blade already? He picked up his slow, so it looks like they are going to be invading here soon. Yeah, they're definitely going in.
Ooh,
we could see a fight here in a second too.
Oh,
definitely a fight. Let's see if we can get someone picked off here.
They have no idea.
Oh my god. The Elise might drop here from the Ignite. One more tick. Nope. Rengar with the kill. Let's see if they can get anything out of it, though. I don't think they're going to be able to get the Rengar. Yeah, they are. Shit's going to get away.
Ooh, the knockups. Can't leave Rengar survive.
There's no... I can't believe he got out. And they blew another flash as well, so that's going to hurt his jungle presence, too. Man, I can't believe that Elise lived with the sliver of health that she did. That was really good for them then. I'm surprised that they didn't get anything off of that.
And they still did.
Yeah. That's crazy. I'm glad that Elise picked up her E, and I'm pretty sure that's what got them that kill, because they locked somebody up. I didn't see who. But I'm going to go ahead and assume that it was the Kale, and that's going to set them behind. It's also going to let LeBlanc get more sustain in lane.
Fortunately for them, the decrease in gold, it's really not that big a deal.
No, it's not, especially now. I believe they lowered it to like 240 gold for first blood before 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that correct? So it's really not going to set them behind that much. The only thing it's really going to do is put the Vi a little bit late, get into her red, but it doesn't matter anymore. Whoop. It looks like that we have no installation on the game. Hey, Landon. I think we broke it. Our shack housing is that bad. Well, that's not good. Or maybe it just... Okay. That's a little weird. We can see here. And it's also going to give Leona and... Ooh. This is going to be a bad lane matchup for now. We're down a kill. And an assist, she's going to have the sustain to beat through that. Especially that Rengar getting that kill. But it looks like he only got boots off of it. It's also interesting to see that the Leona is on the Doran shield first. It's been a lot more popular here recently. And they're going to be able to push more in bot lane now. And they're going to be just a little bit stronger.
I wonder if that'll put him behind later in the game to get all the kills.
It kind of depends. She got the level 1 kill already. Oh man, that LeBlanc's already chunking him down. He's going to have to get to level 6 before her. If he gets a kill before then, this might be over. But the Leona is going to have to... The Leona will be able to go B here soon and get her gold items, but for now it's really good for early game aggression, because that's when she's really the most potent, is around level 4 to 5. You can burst somebody down if you get a small level advantage. She's really strong in that sense.
I really like how Caitlyn and Jay are playing this right now.
Yes, they are.
Oh, the Rengar's going all...
There's not going to be anything. They're just going to do some fisticuffs. So like right now, that Leona's hardly taking any damage off of every single trade. Like, it's just insane. And it gives you that lot of health to sustain.
Oh, we have a release down here.
I don't think they're going to be able to get anything off of that either. She's just making her presence known. The problem is this LeBlanc is actually pushing this tail out of the lane. Actually, he's probably going to pick up the kill here.
Well,
yes, it is. That is the second kill of the game, and that is not a good sign for them. If that LeBlanc gets fed, this game is pretty bad for that Caitlyn down there. I know that feeling of a fed LeBlanc jumping on you. Not much you can do about it.
That shield oh, they jumped on the Caitlyn.
This Caitlyn. Nope. A good 90 caliber that got her out.
Ooh,
with the trap, but she has her shield on, so it's not going to take much damage. That shield is really good in laning phase, and that's another benefit of taking the Doran shield. She gets that extra health reach in out of it. And with her passive, the passive armor and magic resist, you can really just not take hardly any damage from auto attacks, especially with the change in masteries. So.
Oh, he's going in. He's going full in on the
Oh, he might be able to get him. Yeah, he's probably going to take him down.
Good job.
Oh, and the sliver of health. Did that Rengar have Ignite up? If he did have Ignite up. I don't know why he didn't Ignite there. He's going to get away just fine. And that Kayle probably should not try to mess with that LeBlanc right now, considering she already has 2 Doran rings and some AP. Not going to be fun time for him. That Kale's really going to have to get to level 6. Unless he can get some minions here. Oh yeah, he can actually do a lot of damage. And her passive was just popped, so... But once we get to level 6, that Kale's going to be able to withstand her burst, and it's going to be a lot better. But I think he should have pushed the lane a little bit harder and tried to keep LeBlanc black, because she's kind of weak early game.
Well, she definitely should have kept going in with that giant minion wave.
But the problem is he wasn't level 6. He probably could have got one more auto in, but not much else. It looks to see here that the harass from Lucian is still just going to keep up. What I don't understand is that Sivir was still on the board and Jinx. So if they wanted a long-range hyper carry, they probably could have took Jinx and been a little bit safer. But I guess they just opted for the Caitlyn for the 90 caliber net. So
maybe they were hoping
harass.
Oh wow.
That's gonna get caught, but she's gonna be all by herself. It's just that Dorn shield and that shield just keeps her at half health almost every time. And that extra health regen, she's just going to be regening back to full here soon. Now it looks like it's going to be another dead Kale, unless he has flash up. Nope. And that is not a good sign at all. That LeBlanc's is dead.
Lack of presence in mid and bottom are definitely.
And it looks like we have stream again. Great, great. And that's the. What did just happen?
Minimize that.
GG. But once Caitlyn gets her item, she should be able to land a little bit safer.
This Shyvana is definitely showing her.
And this Shyvana, if she gets strong, she's just going to be a split-pushing menace, and that might be the downfall to their team. They have a lot of tower siege pressure and a fairly decent hope.
Ooh, that was a
At
good
least
dodge.
she missed. If he has her W back up here soon, he can
Vanguard's
probably
not
get out of
doing
this.
it.
And they're not even following it up.
Outside?
No, it's not. I don't think he should. Nope.
He is.
He can't follow up on that. They might be able to get a kill here. Nope.
Lucian does not want to go in, does he? Oh.
They'll be able to put some damage down on Leona, but she takes hardly any damage. Like I was saying earlier, the new masteries really, with the Dorn Shield, synergizes extremely well because you take a lot less damage in level 1. I think it's somewhere around 11 damage from every auto attack. Considering the fact that level 5, they're not even hitting for 100. That's almost a 10-20% decrease in attack damage. I mean, that's fairly steady. Ooh, that was a really good flash. And then he burns it back. Yeah, well, he's probably going to pick up this kill here, actually. He is going to
Oh, he turn.
He can't get him. Oh, he missed him with his E. Whew. And that is the extra armor from Shyvana saving her life.
I don't know.
Those
I
free
think maybe
stats,
if he had his Q up, I couldn't tell. But
no, he already used it on the last one, so. But that extra armor from her dragon farm, just the amount of free stats that she's got. Unless he can get a kill here. Nope, not even able to change it. That is not good sign, because that LeBlanc is going to go back and probably pick up her, oh gosh, I forgot what it's called. I'm real bad at this game. She's not going to be able to get the DFG, but I can't see how much gold. Can I click on the gold thing? Down. Right there. She went for Sork Boots, and she still has 140 gold left, but with the Sork Boots on, at least she'll be able to do more of her base damage as well, so. Her base damage is pretty strong too, especially with the extra damage off of her ult and her Q.
I'm surprised they're not trying to do something here to help her not die.
Yeah, for real, because he's being pushed the whole time. I'm surprised the Elise has been focusing more on top, it looks like, but he hasn't ganked as much. It's just kind of weird on a really gank-heavy jungler like Elise, because her ganks are some of the best in the game at early levels. It looks like this Vi was just opting out to farm until level 6, but now that she has a red buff and she's looking towards bot, they might be able to pick up a kill here since that Caitlyn opted. It looks like she's going to go for a Bloodthirster, so they're definitely going for the siege game.
This definitely should be a kill here
If they can get onto her.
They can get on the lead.
I don't think that's the right one to go onto though, because she has really tanky. Oh, that was an amazing channel.
Oh, good.
That was even a better play from that Leona using her Zenith blade to get out. That's a lot of wasted time. Absolutely nothing in this case. But it looks like soon here that this Shyvana is going to be able to out-split push this Rengar, because he's not going to be able to keep up with the amount of wave clear that Shyvana has. Okay. I don't know why this keeps happening. Yeah, dude, it's done it 3 times now. It's our terrible shoutcasting. It's not fair. Where's Legos? We need tech support. No, she doesn't have anything yet, but once she picks up her Sunfire, she's going to be able to trade extremely well against that Rengar. And she's going to be able to outsplit her. You'll probably see her start proxying waves at that point. And once she starts doing that, it's pretty hard to keep up. But Rengar then, of course, has a lot of sustain. And that's what he's using to infuse that. Yeah, he's being able to fight against her still, though, so. But then again, he still has Dragon Form, so if ever gets terribly low, he's just going to Dragon Form away, and it's going to be nothing, so. Unless, of course, Rengar has his ult to follow up on it, but I'm pretty sure.
Purple side is definitely showing their presence.
Oh yeah, they're both extremely strong players.
Okay, here we
And he
go.
got level 8. Nope, he's going to get out. I would expect him to go B here soon. He probably was just waiting for 700 gold or so to be able to go buy that chain vest. And once he gets that, he'll be able to trade more effectively, because Rengar already picked up his magic resist and health, and that's why he's winning these trades.
Well, he went back for a
He's
double
going,
stop
looks like he might be going for a Randuin's then first, which would be an interesting pickup, because that would not be able to...
My God.
Ooh, that LeBlanc is starting to hurt. Yeah, once she gets going, it's going to be hard. It looks like she's going to start roaming bot. No, they're going to go for Dragon. That's a really smart play. The Dragon's worth a little bit less now in early game, but it's still going to give them quite a big pickup. And it looks like they're going to get this uncontested because Vi is mid and Shiv just went back top. Also, the other notice thing to do is that Rengar has a lot more CS than that Shyvana does right now. So when he goes B, he's going to be able to pick up more and spread his lead out. So here soon it would not be impossible for Rengar just to start winning this ball out. Right now it's very close to the kill. If Leona would have ulted in on that and then used her team play, they would have been the kill easily. So I don't really know why they didn't, but these guys are just slapping each other now. This is the epitome of top lane matchups now. Who can slap each other harder?
Shyvana should be a lot stronger. The double cloth over should definitely help her out.
But now though, since he has resilience, he's just gonna jump away, and that is using Rengar to his finest. So.
Well, she'll eventually be able to push him out through time.
This is also one of the new things that has come to the top lane is the emergence of like no resource top laner, so you can just spam spells. And this might be a kill here because it does not look like he sees Elise. Actually, now he's gonna ult away, and this is Rengar for him. Okay, I don't know why he did that, but once Elise's Q is back up, I would definitely.
Kill's here.
Okay.
Ooh, the kill!
There you go. That Rengar should die here. Oh, no way. Oh, I can't believe they picked up that kill on them. This kill. Ooh, that was a very good 90 caliber net out of that. If they would have done that, they probably could have followed up on it and been able to get another kill or something out of it, because I believe Leona still does have her ult. She has not used it yet. I also don't quite understand what this Kale's doing right here, and I bet she just got hit by that cocoon, unless his reflexes are way better than mine. But he still got out of it, looks like.
Oh no, he's done that.
And that is another kill for that LeBlanc. She is going to be scary here soon.
She has Kale's number, it's just hunting him down.
Every single time, everywhere he goes. It looks like he's just kind of unfamiliar with Kale. I never known if he's playing Kale that much or not. They might have just tried to grab it to deny that pick from Cameron since he has been playing it so often here recently. But you never know. Sometimes that happens. It's usually just better to go with the champs that you know and just try to win lane instead of picking something that you don't know that you're good at. But once this Kale gets her Bloodthirster, not Kale, once this Caitlyn gets her Bloodthirster, their tower siege presence is going to go up immensely. As long, of course, as that LeBlanc does not burst them down. Take a look at the word difference. That Kale has 37 CS right now to 75. This is 13 minutes into the game. That is
only down about 2,000 gold.
And I guarantee you that is on the LeBlanc versus the Kale, because every other lane is doing fairly decently. Like the Caitlyn is keeping up with the Lucian very well. Okay. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I can still hear it though, which is kind of weird. So
I can't hear Lee.
try alt tabbing. Oh no, it definitely looks like we lost it. Except I can still hear the game for some reason. I can definitely still hear it. That's kind of weird. Well, sorry about this delay, guys. I mean, I can definitely still hear Rengar and Shyvana doing fisticuffs over here.
You have to try to explain to us right now what's happening.
Well, it sounds like Shyvana and Rengar are slapping each other in the face. So, hey, you gotta click OK before it loads back in.
Has anyone died yet?
It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like LeBlanc's doing stuff.
What's this?
That's not good. Update failed. Continue. That's really not good. It looks like our game just, decided not to work anymore.
Alright, Biscuit, how are you doing today while we figure this out?
I was not expecting this to happen, and I did not hear a word you said. What was that, sir?
How are you doing today?
I am doing great today, actually. We just had a pretty awesome match if nobody saw it.
Okay, we are going to mute their stream, and I'm going to pull this up, and I'm going to spectate this, and I'm going to attempt to do this myself, so that way you guys are on minimum loss. Kind of scared, a little bit nervous, but hopefully I do okay on this. Alright, so we have the Jonna, Leona, and the people, but you guys already know all that. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to load into this, so that way you guys don't lose too much of your game. And hopefully I don't suck too badly, and I catch all of the good things that need to be caught. Yeah, this is not what you guys signed up for, but it's what you got. Oh, I just realized that they match officer and officer with Vi and Caitlin. Okay, alright, looks like everyone's at 100%. So, luckily my computer no longer sucks, so that's pretty awesome. And, yeah. Okay, so there is the ping, and, okay. Alright, so we got Rengar just took top with the minions. And then we have everyone... No, I don't want directed camera, I want manual camera. Nope. Okay, manual camera. Alright, so we have the dragonfly coming on over here, and we've got a very good thing there to get out the wards. And then, oh, that was a really nice tornado. Alright, so we have the dragon down. And then we have, oh, Rengar and Shyvana exchanging fisticuffs up here. Alright, oh yeah, that's right, I need to actually turn on the chat and stuff. Oh, but not right now. Okay, because we're going to watch the fight before we do that. Okay, so that seems to be going down. Okay, and then there's the ward going down over here. Okay, oh, and then the duel time. Alright, basically, Mark just kicked Caitlin's ass. And then flashed away because Caitlin had to be a scared little bitch and call friends. Alright, and we've got some really good ward coverage over here where, like, they cannot come on to you guys at all. So, yay. And, okay. Looks like there's going to be some more dueling going on up here. Oh, no, just a little poke. Shyvana just came up and said hi to Rengar. Okay, oh. That is really close there with Quantum and Vi. Is there going to be the steal? No, there's going to be the ward, and like Vi just doesn't even know what's going on until it's too late. So that's really cool. And then, oh, they're gonna meet again. Dancing. No more dancing because Quantum said, I'm tired of dancing. Alright, and then Kale thought that they were gonna go in and decided no. Danced enough. Okay, and then premature tornado to make sure that Devin does not jump on the base, and the shield to help keep the tower healthy. And they're getting collapsed in on, so yay. And then deleted. Oh, Mark tanking tower. Double kill. Okay, actually I'm probably not going to try to shoutcast because I feel awkward and I feel like I'm doing terrible. So, yeah, you guys know what's going on, and y'all took the bottom tower. Oh, and the fisticuffs being exchanged up here. Alright, yeah, Shyvana is really low, so I definitely expect this to at least force... Yeah, there we go. Good job. Okay, then team fight down here. Yes. There's a ping. Thank you, guys. Alright, and then we got that person deleted. Kale was deleted. Okay, and then Rengar is now able to just push for free up top. And stealing the golems. Beat that golem up, because I think that that was the problem golem, and that's the reason why you have me. Alright, and then John over here trying to clear out that minion. Okay, ooh, Rengar could be in trouble up here. Okay, no. He is not. Alright, makes it out safe. John is thinking about roaming down over here. Probably not a good idea with Quantum down there, because that would not end very well for Jonna. So, okay. And then we have them doing wraiths as a group. Alright, and then looks like they're getting ready to push down the mid lane a little bit. Okay. Sorry for no music, but well, it happens. Okay, and then, ooh, this could turn into a fight. Not going to be a fight because of the pink ward. Forgot about that pink ward. Okay, and then skirmish in mid lane. Okay, Kale ult goes down, and then, oh, Devin got saved. Yeah, thank you, Jonna. All right, double kill, and then yeah, just deleted. Deleted. And Jonna did the saves. Oh no, Shyvana coming up on Mark. Ah. Okay, and Rengar waiting in the wings. Oh, that was a really awkward sound. Okay, but, I believe. Okay. Shyvana barely makes it out. Definitely gonna have to go back to base, leaving this tower uncontested until these guys make it over. But I think these guys can get a lot of damage down first. And the minions will not finish it off because wave clear. Alright, then everybody going back to heal. Yes. Okay, interface. Where's the chat stuff? Because it should be over here, because I don't think I've spectated a game. Video, no, game. No, it should be an interface. Okay, show all chat, okay. So I guess that just doesn't show the things that I want it to show, like the dragon timer, which should be coming up fairly soon because it was like 17 something whenever y'all killed it. So that's been 6 minutes, so it should be coming up soon. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, there it is, the spawn. And Vi's gonna try and be all sneaky, but then changed his mind. Okay, I guess that there was the... Oh dear. There's no backup here. Alright, but no damage taken either, and the re-engage. And then the ult from Mark. And then kill. Blue team just getting deleted all over. It's like... No, not Mystik. Mystik was in the last game. I don't remember who they are. Oh yeah, jungle main. Alright, so then the uncontested dragon because they have 3 down. Yay! Okay, and Rengar's gonna try and stop this back. Maybe. No, he changed his mind. Okay. Slaying the dragon. So that means that that'll be back up at around 30-48. Okay, and with Shyvana going B, there should be a lot of free damage on this tower. The Vi's coming to try and save it, but if Vi goes there, then Kale won't be able to defend that. Yeah, and that was an easy mid tower. Alright, and there's some dueling that was attempting to go on down there. And then the Caitlyn ult did pretty big damages, but not as big as that damages. The delayed shield. Alright, alright, and then Quantum going back to spend his 1k gold. Right. Gold differences are pretty nice. Okay, and then Shyvana is caught out really hard, but just so tanky because of the Sunfire Cape and the Spectral's Cow and the Warden's Mail. Alright, so we got 3 of the red trinkets on Seductive Bear Gaming. Right, and then Shyvana decided that he wanted to chase the Elise, and then we've got the Lucian ult going out again. And Elise caught out, but the... almost. Okay, you can do it, Rengar. You can do it. Okay. Not very subjective shoutcasting here, by the way. The really nice ult that didn't really do anything, but it was a nice ult from Jana, so we'll give props. Alright, oh yes. Okay. And then just everyone deleted, and the ace at 27 minutes. Hopefully they get this fixed for the next game. So yeah, okay, easy tower, easy life, GG, yay, you guys did it. I had no doubts though. Okay. Alright, now let's go and see if they have it all fixed. Over here. Ah, they do, but then you're just going to be able to see reruns, so.
And that is actually the surrender vote coming out. That is surprising. Instead of not wanting to play it out, I guess they just wanted to cut their losses.
Look, they had a Rengar with Q. They probably were going to
Yes, they did. I mean,